Hi, and welcome to Res on the Rocks. I'm Oya Hildebrand, and today we are celebrating Mother's Day here on the channel. So, in honor of all the mothers out there, we are going to be making a Mother's Day chocolate treat. Anna Maria Jarvis founded Mother's Day, actually, which is funny considering I ran a mile yesterday and tore my tarsus, grabbing my mom and auntie a gift. It is actually a jello shot, which is why we have a pot of boiling water right here. So all that you're going to need for this is crème de cacao, chocolate whiskey, boiling water, sweetened condensed milk, and a family-sized strawberry jello, yes, the size matters, and an extra packet of unflavored gelatin. So, a fun fact about me is that I was actually raised by my mother and sister while I was growing up. And with the four of us, when we go out to eat, it's actually kind of hard to get a reservation. So first, all you're going to need to do is empty out your unflavored gelatin and jello packets into a mixing container. I am just using a soup bowl. I guess, is this a soup bowl? And just make sure that those two are thoroughly mixed together. Speaking of which, Mother's Day is actually one of the busiest days of the year for restaurants, which is funny considering yesterday was the busiest day for my wallet. So you're going to want to measure out a cup of boiling water. Yep. Then you're just going to add your 8 ounces of boiling water to your jello mixture. Ancient Greece actually celebrated the goddess Rhea, the goddess of fertility, motherhood, and generation. Which is ironic because today my celebration will lead to virality, the hood, and regurgitation. So then after you mix up your gelatin and jello, all you're going to do is add pretty much just a cup of whatever chocolate alcohol you have. All I have in here is 2 ounces of chocolate whiskey, and then filled it up the rest of the way to 8 ounces with the crème de cacao. So you have options. One of the most popular gifts for Mother's Day is actually jewelry. I myself am known to rock, an exquisite, simple silver bracelet. No, wait, those were handcuffs. I don't know what happened. Last thing I knew is that I was at a bar. Next thing I knew is that I was waking up in a holding cell. And so after you have your chocolate alcohol mixed into your jello, you're just going to add a tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk. And by the way, when did they finally start making these? Because this is so much more convenient. These little squeezy bags. Get all of that in there. And then mix that in as well. Mother's Day is actually the 3rd most popular holiday in the US, which is ironic considering I was voted the 3rd most likely 3rd person to cause something really bad to happen. Okay, and so after you have that sweetened condensed milk mixed in, all you're going to do is just pour it into a greased mold. You can do individual jello cups or whatever. Well, for one, I don't have them right now, and then 2, I'm just lazy, so I'm just going to put them in a Tupperware container and cut them into cubes. And then you're just going to take this, cover it, and put it in the freezer, which I will do in a second because I actually don't know where the lid to this went. So I'm going to go put this in the freezer. You two, with the amount of cars that we've seen on the res, it's almost like we're a car nation, wouldn't you say? Okay, and there you have it. Your Mother's Day chocolate treats. Like I said, of course, you can always just put them in individual little cups. But for one, I do not have them, and I am just too lazy. So what I'm going to do is to just pull them out. And personally for me, I always just cut them into 16 pieces, 4x4, because it's easy, and then it's about 2 ounces per piece. So okay, and like I said, there you have it, your Mother's Day chocolate treats. Hopefully decadent enough to make up for the amount of drunkenness that your mother, aunt, sisters, whoever you're celebrating with, will just make them all forget about your recklessness. Cheers. Yep. These are too damn good. Try it. No, I mean, you know, Mother's Day is actually the day with the most phone calls. Which, you know, I don't really have much of a choice but to call my mom, because the only people I have in my contacts is my family. I am so lonely. Oh my god, that's like dangerously good. Or am I just desensitized to alcohol? And so with that, thank you for watching Res on the Rocks. I am Oya Hildebrand. And in honor of this show that this is actually based on You Deserve a Drink by Mamrie Hart, this comes with a built-in drinking game. So rewatch this and take a jello, maybe like a half a jello shot, for every time I make a terrible Mother's Day joke. And now I'm off to cook and spend time with my mother and aunt on Mother's Day. And again, yes, this is what I have to do every single time. Does that look okay-ish?
Didn't you say that it was
A process?
actually, I felt like it cut your head off last time too?
And that's why I think I have to refilm at least one of them. Okay, that finally good. And I'll probably put this in with the bloopers. Oh, wait. What else? Hi, and welcome to... Sorry. I feel like I need a good start point.
Okay. And it's going? And it's going?
Yeah.
Take one!
It is actually a jello shot, which is why there's a pot of boiling water right here. And so So it is actually going to be a jello shot, which is why we have a pot of boiling water. Yes, I mess up this many times. Ah! I'm losing everything. Why? Nope. One more. Maybe one more.
Jello powder.
Right? I just had a sneezing fit, y'all. You know what? Let's move these things out of the way. Making jello shots on camera is hard. I guess this is not a professional setup, by the way. I'm telling that to the camera. Oh, where the heck did I... Mother, could you do me a favor? Check the kitchen. See if I left the mason jar of the chocolate alcohol in there. If not, it's in the fridge for sure.
This?
Yeah. Okay. Gracias, mi madre. Where's empty? In the bathroom? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, yes, you guys are going to have to help me again with all this setup when the jello shots are chilled. I'm so sorry. Why are my allergies acting up? You hear me? I think... No. I think probably the most involved jello shot I ever made were those margarita jello shots.
Oh, I need
That's that. And then yes, I busted out the fancy plate for this. Sorry, just the awkward silence while I'm cutting these. I see that furrow in your brow. Okay, wait, how the hell do I outro this? Oh, did that little bit of whiskey hit you? But beyond that, isn't that really good?
It's better than the one you had before. Yes, it's not as bad. It's still tough for me because it's...
You're not used to alcohol really much at all.
And the thing yesterday was good. The
Margarita.
Margarita.
Yeah, like I said, I really like theirs. I'll have to see if they can share the recipe. Not for the show, though. No, what the hell is the joke? I'm not kidding. Sorry. Oh, wait, I think I can hide it at least under the plate, mostly. I should have taken that right after I told the joke. Mother! Saw your face. Speaking of... Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't hold myself together. Next paycheck. Fun fact, ancient Greece used to actually celebrate Rhea. Rhea? How would you pronounce it? Sorry.
Rhea?
Rhea? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get hate comments probably. Ancient Greece actually celebrated Rhea, the goddess... Jesus Christ, this is like one of my favorite jokes too in the video. Finally! I will put a counter, by the way. Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, one of the things people don't really talk about is how much effort it takes into actually remembering your goddamn lines.
Just think about especially Everyman. That was the last one we watched, and how much they did, and how much Evan acted and did all that.
Right?
And what was the friend that...
Vinny,
and him too, actually. That was...
Actually, no,
That was a lot.
God, nice. Choked on a piece of the jello shot and I have tears in my eyes. Just because I don't want to be seen holding like the same jello shot the whole way through.
Well, if you're taking your shots as you're telling your jokes, you should be getting more drunk too.
Yeah, so. I think that's where the fun is. Oh no, there's a little piece that fell off. The mother's guffaw. Finally! That is the end of the video. First video that I'm filming with my mom and auntie in the background. I didn't break it.